Thanks.
Looks like we made it back. Hey, are you okay?
Well, pretty much. Wait, I lied. I'm still confused about all of this.
That's a very, very natural reaction.
You may be safe now, but a lot sure did happen back there. At any rate, we stand out too much here. Let's relocate to a safer spot.
Which one you want?
Whichever's not carbonated.
They're both actually.
I actually hate carbonated drinks in real life. Like, it just feels like a buzzsaw has been shoved in my throat if I drink one of them.
Then...
Here you go.
Ah yes, soda, excellent choice. Ice soda, it looks like.
What about me?
Huh? But you're a cat.
Have you calmed down, Lady On?
Morgana, right? I really am talking to a cat. This feels so strange. Oh, sorry. You're not a cat, right?
It's only natural that you're confused. Demanding that you understand all of this right after what you went through is asking too much.
Honestly, I still can't believe what happened. That power. My persona.
It's the will of your rebellion, Lady On. With it, you'll be able to fight in that other world.
So if what you told me is true, we can make Kamoshida have a change of heart, right? Is it really possible? Can we actually force him to confess his crimes?
The volleyball team's keeping quiet about this while teachers and parents turn a blind eye. If guys like us try and complain, they're just gonna shoot us down. Going all in on this plan is the only choice we got.
Then let me help too. I want to make him pay for what happened to Shiho.
And there's that one additional member Morgana wanted.
He just keeps going like nothing happened, even after what he did to her. I'll never forgive him.
Wait, did you just say, let me help? You mean you want us to take you along?
Don't act like I'm going to drag you down. Weren't you watching? I can fight too.
Hey, what should we do?
I agree as well. We are lacking in manpower after all.
Yeah, you just wanted to come along because, you know.
Don't worry. I'll protect her.
Even if you said no, I'd just go in alone.
Ah, right, she can go by herself. I guess it'd be more dangerous turning her down.
Finally you get that.
Fine.
Then it's decided. Well, I hope we get along.
We've officially added one more friend to our group.
I'm going to make Kamoshida atone for what he did. Not just for Shiho's sake, but for everything he's done. I won't let any more people suffer because of him. I'll do whatever it takes.
A group like yours must have relied on subtlety and misdirection. Otherwise, you'd never survive. Some of you might even have been hiding behind a public face their entire lives. If you're listening, then answer me.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the lover's persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
The Lover's Arcana is a tarot card whose meaning has been misunderstood and distorted over the years. While it's now taken to be a symbol of love and relationships, it originally signified choice, as the card shows a man having to decide between two potential romantic partners. As the card's symbolic meaning originated at a time where marriage was pretty much irreversible, it represents having to make a major, irreversible decision that will affect the rest of your life, and the idea of sacrificing one potential life path for another. In some interpretations, it means deciding between the right choice and the easy choice. Personas of this arcana mainly play into the modern day meaning though, being figures associated with romance or fae creatures from mythology. Gameplay-wise, the Lover's Arcana has traditionally been associated with healing skills, and that's mostly true here, but in Persona 5, a lot of them break the mold by focusing on buffs or ailments as well. And some even run full-on offensive skill sets. Our Lover's Confidant is An Takamaki. It opens up early, but you need level 2 kindness to progress to rank 2. Like Ryuji, An's Confidant unlocks a lot of hangout spots. And apart from being unavailable on Thursdays and Saturdays, it's a pretty easy one to raise. Most of her rank ups give you more than enough points to reach the next rank. An is also our first potential romance option. In Persona 5, the choice between platonic or romantic routes for the romanceable confidants always occurs at rank 9, and for An, there's nothing you need to do to unlock her romance route. You'll always have the choice of the two. Your choice of platonic or romantic does not matter from a pure gameplay standpoint. The Confidant's progression to rank 10 will proceed exactly the same either way, you'll just get different dialogue. In Persona 5, your choice of romance is really a matter of personal opinion. There is a trophy for romancing at least someone, and there's also another achievement related to romances that I'll cover later. It only affects your access to some optional scenes later on, as well as giving you an item that, while it has a different name for every romance, they all have the exact same gameplay effects. What I'm trying to say is, ship Joker with whoever you want, it really doesn't matter. An is a party member, and so she has the Talk, Follow Up, Hurry Send Recovery, Endure, Protect, and Rank 10 abilities, same as every other one. Her two unique Confidant abilities are, at rank 4, Sexy, Heart, Technique, which is actually pretty amazing. As long as An is present in battle and at rank 4, she has a chance to just outright cancel one enemy's turn, and this works on everything except bosses and mini-bosses. Not reliable, but it can really save your life in certain situations. Her rank 5 ability is significantly less useful though. Crocodile Tears only applies to one specific mechanic called Hostage Negotiation. This is different to the normal Shadow Negotiation for recruiting or getting money. Hostage Negotiation is a very, very rare mechanic that some people go entire playthroughs without ever seeing, and even if you do see it, it's very unlikely that you'll need an ability to make it easier. So, of An's two unique abilities, one's not great, but the other is actually one of the better ones in the party, so it averages out.
Just let me know when you're heading back in. Oh, wait. We don't have each other's info. Hey, give me your number and chat ID. And, I'll be counting on you then.
Hey, we didn't need to pass a courage lock to get a number.
Same goes for you, Morgana.
The pleasure is all mine, Lady An. What a kind girl. Such admirable consideration for others, and the innocence to cast herself into the jaws of death to achieve her goal. She cares about her friends, and she's beautiful to boot. What a girl. She's captured my heart.
Yeah, we already know that.
Dude. You know, it'd be better if this group could get together quick from now on.
True. Our best option would be to make a secret hideout where we could discuss these things.
A hideout, huh? I like the sound of that.
The school rooftop would work. It seems like nobody goes up there. For the time being, that will make the perfect hideout.
I mean, we just need to have some kind of excuse ready in case anyone just barges in there.
I can't contact you from inside a palace, so I'll stay in this world.
And from that, we now have a backpack cat.
That being said, I'll need someone to take care of me. I'm personally nominating you. You should feel honored.
This is all you. There's no way I can at my place.
The art book mentions they wanted the P5 protagonist to seem more cat-like in comparison to the P4 protagonist who was more dog-like. And now Joker has an actual cat.
Well, we now have our hideout, so let's meet there tomorrow.
Okay, let's go look at my new residence for this world.
Oh, right though, this could be a problem because Sojiro did not accept taking in pets as part of the deal.
Stay upstairs while we're open for business.
Hi there. I vaguely recognize you. You were wearing something different, but I think you walked past on our first day here?
Yes?
Hey, lay off the customers. Sorry if he was rude, Doctor.
Doctor, huh?
I don't mind.
She did seem to be wearing more of a doctor's outfit.
Come on, you're getting in the way. Go on upstairs.
Thanks. I'll see you later.
I was going for the TV.
Come back again. That's it for today. Oh, that customer just now? She's the head doctor over at that clinic down the street.
Okay then. Well, yeah, it was closed when we first passed by there.
Rumor has it she gives pretty crappy examinations and sells some weird homemade medicines on top of that.
Oh, maybe that's why it was closed.
At least, that's what I've heard. I haven't been there myself.
Huh, so we've only heard that. Given that pretty much every malicious rumor about people around here other than Kamoshida has turned out to be lies, I guess we should check her out.
They should really just leave her alone. It's not like she's getting in the way of their lives.
Hey, are we there yet?
Well, I gotta get home and start making dinner.
What the? What is this place?
Oh yeah, you'll be living here from now on. You're welcome.
Is this some kind of abandoned house?
Abandoned half a house.
Hey, are you... I was wondering why I heard meowing.
Well, guess we've been busted.
What did you bring it here for?
I mean, technically this is true, but also this.
Nowhere, huh?
It's like, can I keep him?
Look, this place is a restaurant. Animals are a no-go.
We could rebrand this place as a cat cafe.
Though, I guess you might stay on good behavior if you've got a pet to take care of. Fine. But keep it quiet when we're open for business. And don't let it roam downstairs, or I'll toss it out. Oh, and I'm not going to take care of it. That's all on you.
Was that the ruler of this place?
You could call him that.
He seemed pretty understanding for someone who keeps you cramped up in this dump. Then again, I suppose to normal people I just sound like a meowing cat.
Seriously, I had to keep calling out in that cute little voice. Make sure you wash that dish. By the way, have you decided on a name? Morgana? Huh. I was hoping I'd get to name it.
I kind of wonder what he'd call it.
Looks like the chief likes me better than you. And to be honest, this place is heaven compared to Kamoshida's cells. Remember how you guys asked me before about what I am? To be honest, I don't remember anything about my birth. I think the metaverse's distortions made me lose both my memories and my true form. It has to be. I mean, why else would a cat be able to talk like this? There's no other possible explanation. There's no doubt that the distortions were what caused me to lose my real self. I'm sure that once they're purged, I'll finally be able to get that self back. And I have a pretty good idea on how to do it too. That's why I was in the castle in the first place. Come to think of it, I didn't get hungry over in that world.
Hello. Come on.
Let me make myself clear. Your taking care of me won't be for nothing. It'll be give and take.
Sorry, my actual cat just came. Hello, come on, do you wanna meow? Do you wanna meow? Oh, you might have heard her. She just meowed then.
Due to my knowledgeable and dexterous nature, I have a lot of intel on infiltration tools.
How do you make those with paws?
Whoa. I can't tell you more unless we settle on a deal. In exchange for you keeping me here, I'll teach you about these tools. How does that sound?
Okay then.
I like that answer.
My cat just meowed at
Then
that.
it's a deal.
If you can't tell, I like cats. And because of that, I'm very happy that this is happening right now.
Skillful infiltrations and escapes to all manner of places. There's even the possibility that you used special tools and had someone who manufactured them. Answer me.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the magician persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
The Magician Arcana represents resourcefulness, talent, the power of creation, and literal tools, which is very fitting to what it enables us to do, but I'll get to that in a moment. The Magician is the first card after the Fool, and it serves as the Fool's call to adventure. Many Magician Arcana characters in the Persona series are heavily involved in the event that draws the protagonist into the mental world to begin with, as the Magician card in tarot readings can also represent the connection between the mortal realm and the divine realm. Of the personas in this Arcana, Jack-O-Lantern, Jack Frost, Necromata, Sandman, and Queen Mab are all based off of popular folktales. And gameplay-wise, Magician personas have traditionally leaned towards fire skills. That's still mostly the case in Persona 5, but here some use different elements, and some of them even have decent strength and act as mixed attackers. Our Magician Confidant is Morgana, and since he's always in our bag, we never need to worry about making time for him. He'll do that enough himself. As such, Morgana is a plot-based confidant, just like Fool. It will automatically rank up over the course of the story. And while I said I wouldn't normally go over the abilities of plot-based confidants, Morgana is a party member, so it feels wrong not to. We have the usual ones here, though Morgana gets Hurricane Recovery one rank later than most of the party. Also, because his confidant is plot-based, it's a bit of a double-edged sword. On the one hand, you'll be guaranteed to have all of these abilities like Endure and Protect eventually, but on the other hand, it may take Morgana longer than other party members to get these. Morgana's unique abilities all relates to crafting infiltration tools. At rank 1, you can make infiltration tools in the first place, and at rank 6, you can craft the full set of infiltration tools. We'll be fully introduced to how that works on the evening of the 17th, and I'll cover most of the process then. Morgana has one more ability though, and that's Pickpocket at rank 5, the only one that carries over to New Game Plus. This gives Joker's basic melee attacks a chance to steal an item from the enemy, which is actually pretty cool, but in practice it's very unreliable, and the items you get from it tend to not be that great. Still, it gives you a reason to actually bother with Joker's melee attack. And whenever you need to finish off enemies without wasting SP, you've got a chance of getting an item out of it.
I'll lecture you about the infiltration tools over time. By the way, the power you used in the palace was seriously amazing. The stronger that power gets, the more reliable it'll be as a trump card. Alright, I'm gonna stick with you wherever you go from today on.
Much to a lot of players' annoyance, but for me, I'm okay with this.
Personas are the strength born from one's heart. Depending on what kind of life experience you gain, I bet it'll affect that power as well. And if you become acquainted with capable people, you might learn various useful skills too. This is all part of our deal. Got it? I expect great things from you. Don't let me down, okay?
So yeah, from now on, Morgana will be occupying our bag. Huh, solo chat with Arn, I guess. Why doesn't we say this? Oh, okay, you did. I'm glad that you've kinda patched things up.
You guys send messages to each other with that thing, right? I want in too. So, I'm gonna have to ask you to type for me.
And dialogue unvoiced again. Hello. Yeah, I guess we can't really do much until the room is cleaned. So yeah, from now on, we're gonna have less internal monologues and more cat monologues.
Let's turn in for the night.
And this, yeah. So, Morgana is pretty infamous among a lot of people who play this game for forcing you to go to bed.
Well then.
But I mean, even before he accompanied us in the real world, we were still being forced to go to bed on plot nights. So it's not like he really changes much, it's just that I guess some people don't like it when they have a character in a game explicitly forcing them to do things. I personally don't mind it, especially since we get to see this, because this is incredibly accurate to real cats. My cat didn't used to do this, but she does it a lot more now. She goes in on beds at night, I guess because it gets cold.
Oh.
So this is a hint at a certain mechanic. If you have books, you can read them when you get a free opportunity on the train. When you do happens on specific days, so if you don't really have a guide, it's good to make sure you always have at least one book with you at all times. That way you've always got something to do with that time slot.
Well, that's not good.
Been hearing a lot about doctors lately.
I see. No!
I mean, it depends on what kind of strong medicine we're talking about. Please don't do this on a public chat, please. I mean, it's not so much public, but I mean, somebody could look at this over our shoulder, like Guy sitting behind Joker. Yeah, it's kind of hard to focus on class with all this going on. You know, maybe we should delete this thread after this, because otherwise if somebody takes our phone or looks at it, they would know where our heart is.
Hey, are you listening? Pay attention.
So this is actually a mechanic. The higher your proficiency, the greater your chances of dodging the chalk. If you do dodge it, it raises charm. One of the biggest reasons why I've picked the guide I did is that this one never needs to reset for a chalk dodge.